later, they came back from putting gas in the car. My wife walks in the front door, hands me a video camera, and says, "You gotta see this." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "No, trust me, you're gonna have new material for your show." So I rewound and hit play, and sure enough, there's my daughter standing next to her car. She has a door open on the gas tank, and she's standing there doing this. "Mom, it won't open." Now, the first indication that my wife can be a very cruel woman when she wants to be is what she did to help the child. Nothing. She just stood there videotaping. Then you hear my wife say, "Honey, remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey." And the 16-year-old girl goes, "Whatever." Camera starts shaking. Then you hear my wife say, "Honey, turn it counterclockwise." My daughter looked at her watch. And I'm the father standing there watching the tape going, "Oh, no, no, no." Because I realized she was looking at her watch 2 or 3 seconds too long before she realized she was gazing at a digital watch. To answer your question, yes, she's blonde. But that's a good thing, because if she wasn't, that would mean she was just dumb. Okay. So she finally figures out, okay, turn it to the left, pulls the cap off, and of course we have those, 4, 5, 6-inch plastic leashes on a gas cap. I look at those and I go, who the hell are these for? Obviously, at some point along the way, the car manufacturers had a meeting and they went, "Okay, there's too many idiots that don't know what to do with the gas caps. We gotta put the frickin' leash on them." Were there people at gas stations going, "Oh, no, no." And then to add insult to injury, they put that little rack thing inside the door. And these same people are supposed to know, "Oh, you're gonna take the gas cap and hang it there. That's very organized. Thank you." No, those people are going, "Ah." Okay, so now she turns around, she gets the nozzle out of the gas pump. All right, now, we all know that in the car there's a hole. And you have the nozzle. But there's also the sleeve that goes over the nozzle, has a little spring on it. That, of course, goes over the hole to keep the fumes from coming when you're filling up. You would think that it's somewhere along the line, in the last, I don't know, maybe 6 months, she would have said to herself, "Oh, I'm gonna be driving soon. Maybe I should watch Mom and Dad and take notes to see how to fill up a car." No, you know why? Because for the last 5 years, she's been sitting in the back seat going. My parents are so stupid. LOL. Hey, here's the picture of my foot. She tried to cram the entire thing with the sleeve into the hole. Just cramming it, crushing it, pushing it, and then she can't say, "Mom, it won't fit, it's the wrong one." Camera's shaking. And then she finally figures out, okay, it's gotta hang right there. Okay, now, she didn't turn on the pump, she didn't swipe a credit card, she didn't go talk to the guy. She just stood there, apparently waiting for the magic gas to flow. then she started doing this, realized nothing was going on. She was like, reaches over, squeezes the thing. Camera's shaking. Mom, it won't stay on. Clunk. Here's the second indication my wife can be cruel when she wants to be. She didn't tell the child what to do. She walked over to the car. You see the camera getting closer. You see her hand reach into the frame. What she did took about a half a second. This is cruelty to children. She reaches in, squeezes the thing with her pinky, flips it shut like this to keep it squeezed, hand out of the frame. My daughter goes, Mom, how'd you do that?
What are you doing? Put that damn thing away.
We left out a couple of the new jokes.
I don't care. Put the damn thing away. No, wait. Literally. Wait, no. Yeah, now. I don't want to do that. What? No, we knew it. No, we just have to put it away. Don't you flare your nostrils in the asshole. I'll take you out right here. You just listen to me? What, we left out a couple of the new jokes. We did? Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, son of a bitch, there's a good one right there. Oh, there's the Dunkadunk chick. That's you. That was a good one.
Do that one.
Huh?
Do that one.
No, I don't want to do that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't care. I don't want to do it.
We rehearsed it.
I don't care. Wait, look, there's two of us up here that make decisions, and one of us does not want to do it.
Please?
What?
Please?
What the hell is wrong with you? What? No man says please to another man. All the girls at your house are getting to you. You're acting like a chick.
Will you just do this?
Oh, Lord. All right, what the hell?
Thank you.
Whatever. Hey, Jeff, you ever yelled out the wrong name during sex?
That's not it.
I don't care. I want to do this one.
No.
Oh, your wife said you had.
That was a long time ago.
I know. She said it was very awkward. He went, Philip.
That is not true.
Still funny as hell. Let me ask you a question. I'm very happy for the African Americans that they have the Kwanzaa holiday. Yeah. How come there's no all-white holidays?
What?
Merry Caucasia. Tonight we'll be having our customary Caucasia dinner, meatloaf and tater tots. Then we'll be singing our traditional Caucasia songs, Freebird and Margaritaville.
Merry Caucasia.
Hell, you could be the poster child for that holiday.
Can we talk a little bit more about Christmas?
Whatever.
So, what did you get your wife?
Mop. Well, you take the stick out. Hey, it's a wig.
Where are you shopping for your wife?
At the 99-cent store.
What'd you get your grandson?
A sponge.
That's not a toy.
It is when you convince him it's SpongeBob.
What did he say to that?
He said, SpongeBob is not blue with a scour side. I said, it is when he has an infection. Keep scrubbing.
Walter, what were some of your favorite toys when you were a kid?
Oh, nothing like today.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, they got computer games and all that. We didn't have that stuff. No. Hell, when we wanted to play tennis, we actually went outside and swung a racket. None of that wee-wee crap. And playing the guitar, there were strings, not frickin' colored buttons. Hello? Yeah. And there were no shoot-'em-up games. We actually went outside and killed the assholes. Pat, will you shut the hell up? You too. Are you all right? No. What's wrong? I'm pissed. Why? I have no idea.
Well, have you ever thought about it being happy?
Yeah, what happened? Pissed me off.
What would happen if you were happy?
Your show would suck.
You know, Walter, just once, I think you should try being happy.
You're an idiot. See, what the hell is wrong with you? When I call you an idiot and you smile like I gave you cake.
Do you want to be in a good mood?
Not if I look like a moron like you. No, thank you. I've seen you walk by perfect strangers and go, oh, hello, how are you?
So?
That makes mothers hide their children from you.
You don't think I should be nice to strangers?
You know, even dogs sniff assholes first. Maybe you should try that.
I don't think so.
Actually, there are those little idiot dogs that when they see anyone, they jump all around and then pee on themselves. You ever felt like doing that?
That's not gonna happen.
Well, you might not jump all around, but when you get my age, you'll piss on yourself.
Well, I'm just happy to be here tonight.
Where the hell are we?
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Just one question. Why are we here?
It's a great part of the country.
Not in the winter, holy crap. I don't know, I hate being cold. I even got cold in Vegas last week.
Oh, Vegas, yeah, you took your wife there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Vegas has become a great vacation spot for families.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Take the family to Vegas.
Yeah.
'Cause kids love whores. Look, Mommy, there's a place with poles like where you used to work.
So, Walter, you've been doing anything fun since we got here?
Yeah, what did I do today? I did something fun.
What, I signed up Achmed to be an organ donor?
Oh, that's funny as hell right there. I'm getting sick of that guy. I think all this fame is going to his head.
Why?
He's been doing all the typical Hollywood stuff.
Like what?
He's been dating a goat half his age. Oh, yeah, an actual goat. He even got her fake teats. Oh, yeah, all 6 of them.
Walter, a goat only has 2.
How sick is it that you actually know that? What, are you so lonely now you're checking out barnyard animals? You know, they're called petting zoos, not heavy petting zoos. Come on, what's your name? Margaret Wilson.
Can we change the subject?
Sure. I'll change.
You know, Walter and I were talking about our government. Yeah, do you pay attention to politics? Oh, yeah, I pay attention to politics. Yeah, sure do. Okay. Well, can I ask you your opinion on some current issues? Oh, yeah, current issues. Okay. Let's talk about some things you might be familiar with. Okay, for example, Bubba J, what is your feeling on gun control? Oh, I know this one. Oh, yeah, if you're drunk and seeing double, shoot in the middle. So what do you think about taxing the 1%?
Oh, I don't know. I drink whole milk.
Are you familiar with the term "no child left behind"?
I think the movie's actually called Home Alone.
So what do you think about immigration reform?
Is it bad for me to say I'm kind of on the fence on this one?
All right, what do you think about the Clintons?
My wife says I can never find it.
No, Hillary Clinton.
It has a first name? I always thought the full name sounded like a dinosaur. Clintonsaurus. Either way, it's fossilized.
How would you feel about a woman president?
Oh no, does Obama want to become a woman too? I'm all for a woman president, just so long she doesn't start all her speeches with, "Where the hell were you last night?" But I heard it could be Hillary against Jeb.
That's right.
Either way, we're going to have a Bush in the White House. You get it?
I'm sorry.
It's Bush. You get it?
Yeah.
Unless she goes to Brazil. Will you stop? You get it? Because there's no Bushes in Brazil. I got him.
I do some of these just for me, you know. So another big issue, I'm afraid even to ask this one, how do you feel about fracking?
Me and the wife are down about once a month.
No, I'm talking about drilling into a hole and hitting gas.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, do you make fun of your wife a lot? I know, it's funny as hell, isn't it? You know, your wife is supposed to be your soulmate. You want to be the pot or the kettle? You know, I saw an old photo of you and your wife. Your wife's quite beautiful.
He saw an old photo.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I know. I married a petite, young, beautiful thing.
Yeah, she's literally eaten by the woman I live with now.
You're just flat out saying your wife's overweight. Oh, no. She's under tall. Have you ever had a weight problem?
Only when she sat on me.
Will you? Get off of me!
Actually, it's more like this.
Hello? It's dark in here. I found your keys.
I am not kidding. Then she farted and unlocked the car doors.
What does your wife think when you do things like this? I don't care. Well, I know you care enough about your wife to take her on some of these trips.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she loves going on these trips. I know she loves window shopping.
Not in Amsterdam, she didn't.
Because in Amsterdam, there's hookers in the windows.
I love that city. Did you know that in Amsterdam, you can legally purchase marijuana?
Yeah. I did know that.
Do you know where?
Coffee houses.
Coffee houses. It's my favorite coffee place ever. I'd like a latte and a doobie. And 19 dozen donuts, thank you.
I know you liked Australia. Oh, I learned a new word in Australia. Crikey! It means, oh shit! You know, Walter, I happen to know the word crikey is actually derived from the word Christ. Oh. So it means holy shit. Am I going to hell? Probably. Yeah. Well, tomorrow we are driving through West Virginia, so what the hell? Why did you do that? I don't care. I'm going home in a suitcase.
Did you know that Norway is a constitutional monarchy? Oh, yeah. It means they have a king.
So it's true. Elvis is alive.
No. Another thing, you know, you better not get caught driving drunk.
Why?
Well, if you're caught, you have to spend 30 days in jail. They suspend your license. And then they fine you 10% of your annual income.
So that would be $12. Do you know where I can buy some whiskey around here?
Well, in Norway, you can only buy liquor from special stores called, good God. How do you say it? Yeah, that. So do you know about the midnight sun?
Huh?
The midnight sun?
Is that Norway's that man?
No, in the summer, some parts of Norway get 24 hours of sunlight.
What?
That they have 24 hours of sunlight.
Well, that's almost a whole day.
So we've done a lot of interesting things while in Norway.
Yeah, this morning I milked a goat.
Oh.
Achmed got mad at me. I think I was touching his chick.
On another subject I was talking about with Walter, the Norwegians invented skiing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In Norwegian, the word ski means piece of wood.
Oh, yeah, a piece of wood. Yeah. Can I try speaking Norwegian?
Sure.
Okay. That hot lady in the front row is giving me a big ski.
Heard something else interesting. Did you know that Norway sends Sweden its garbage to use in its recycling programs?
A lot of countries import other countries' garbage. Canada gave us Justin Bieber.
I was telling one of the other guys, you know that Norway means path to the north?
That's interesting because where we're from, Mexico means pack your bags and start running north.
All right.
Landed in Belfast the other day and I'm like, what? Belfast? Am I here for a job interview? I love Dublin. I would never do anything evil to Dublin.
Really?
I'm afraid of the soccer fans. But have you looked at this audience
Yes.
closely? When the lights are up,
Yes.
I am made entirely out of bone and teeth, and my color actually blends in.
All right, Achmed, look, as everybody was coming in tonight, they were given an opportunity or two to ask you a question.
Yes?
And everybody wrote them down, and before the show, we grabbed a handful, and I think you should answer them.
Okie dokie.
All right. Dear Achmed, does Guinness go right through you?
You asshole! Yes, and so does potatoes, corned beef, and fucking sunlight.
All right, Victor, a very important question. Victor, is this legitimate? Okie dokie. It's...
What?
All right, You really want to do this? Okay.
Holy shit. From Victor. It says, Dear Ahmed, would you help me propose to my girlfriend? No. Next question. I'm just kidding. Victor, can we turn on house lights, please? House lights. Okay. The guys working the lights that are smoking weed, turn on the fucking lights. There he is. Okay. Victor, before you do this, think this through. Okay, all right, let's hear it. This is the saddest thing I have ever seen. I asked your mommy to marry me, prompted by a dead terrorist. If you have kids, name the first one Ahmed.
Ninth grade came along, I decided to do the same thing. This was the bicentennial year in our country, 1976. I was a patriotic lad, but I didn't want to dress like Uncle Sam. No, apparently, I wanted to dress like a 4th of July picnic table cover. You know, the funniest thing to me about that photo is the fact that I have braces. Why is that funny? Well, the rest of my life I'm going to be talking with my mouth shut, so what's the point? I know most of you look at these photos and thinking, this is the saddest human being we've ever met. Did you have any friends? Yes, I did. Here we are sitting in my bedroom one day. So now I had about 15 minutes in my show. I knew I wanted to add something else, some variety. I thought, music? Yes, something cool. Rock and roll guitar? No, something cooler. I'll play the trombone. I'm gonna let this photo soak in just for a minute. There is so much wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the least obvious, and that's my dummy up in the corner listening to me play the trombone. But now, let's talk about fashion, shall we? How did my mother even let me out of the house? And this wasn't some accident on a Saturday morning where I accidentally threw on the wrong clothes. This was an outfit I wore to school regularly. I don't know why I didn't get beat up on a regular basis. I must have gone to the store and said, do you have any pants that don't even go with themselves? This next photo, you know, my parents were supportive, but every once in a while in a child's life, the parents must step in and say, enough is enough. Apparently, my parents did not do this, as is evidenced by this next photo. And by the way, none of these photos have been photoshopped. Everything is legit. Everything's real. I promise you. So that's how sad it is. But this next photograph, I don't remember how it happened. All I know is that we went to the professional portrait studio, and this was the family portrait that hung in our living room this big for years. You know, maybe and the weird part is my parents had family and friends over for parties a lot. And this was hanging right there in plain view, and no one ever said anything. They must have thought, well, the food's good. Let's go to the mentally ill people's house. All right, so that's high school. High school. And time to pick up chicks.
It was the late 70s, disco was king. I had my silk shirt, my dummy, and my porn mustache. Now, this next photo I found in a box just recently, and some photos just go without explanation. I don't remember what this was. I don't remember what was going on. I don't know. I don't know. Let's examine this, shall we? I'm standing in my parents' front yard. On the hood of this vehicle is the largest stuffed animal known to man. I don't know how it got it home. I don't know why it was there. I don't know what the hell it is. Also on the hood of the vehicle is R2-D2. My dummy is dressed up like a bad Luke Skywalker knockoff. And I'm wearing a frickin' Hawaiian shirt. It's like Tom Selleck jumped out of the closet and went, guess what? So we decided, what the heck, we'll do it here. But why in the world did I want to do a monster special? Well, growing up, I always enjoyed Frankenstein. I love Dracula. I love the Mummy, all those monsters. I love scaring people. I love being scared. I think it started about the age of 5. I was an only child. And remember some of you may remember the cars back then. The American automobiles were these huge, giant things. We didn't have seat belts. There were no kid seats. I was an only kid in the back seat. These back seats were 8 feet wide. One big log bench. I could run back and forth on the bench. On the floor, the only thing in the way was a hump. You'd trip over the hump if you didn't see it. The back window, you could lay in the back window. I would do that. It was fantastic. And I would run around back there. And when my mother was driving, she wouldn't pay any attention to me. And my mother, still to this day, has a big, giant beehive hairdo. Pretty much Marge Simpson hair, but not the same color. You know what I'm saying? Looks like that. She also has these giant curlers that she uses, and she put them all over her hair. And I remember standing in the back seat, and I would look at her hair, this big, giant beehive of hairdo, all held together with Aquanet. And these big giant curlers would make these holes. It would look like caves to me. I imagined they were a maze of caves in her hair like this. I remember standing back there staring at the hair, and then I looked over on the seat of the car, and oh, there's a little rubber plastic spider, a black spider. This is all true. I took that black spider and I put it right on the edge of one of the curls. Fantastic. Looked great. I'm sitting there looking at it, and I thought, nah, that's not good enough. I found a pencil. I took the pencil. She's not paying attention. This is all true. Didn't know I was doing this, and I took that pencil and ever so gently pushed it back to the back of the curl, deep into the caves of curls. Gone. 4 days later. I am not kidding. 4 days later, my bedroom was right next to my parents' bathroom. My mother would comb out her hair about once a month. It was 4 days later, she's in the bathroom combing out her hair. The blood-curdling scream that came when that spider fell out onto her lap was worth the beating I took later that night. So as I grew up, I learned to appreciate all those monster things. And then when I had children, I taught my children that scaring and being scared was a great thing. My youngest daughter, Kenna, when she was a little kid, she was a master at scaring people. And when you're scared, there's one of two things that happens to you. You have one of two emotions usually, and it's usually fight or flight. And you don't know which one you're gonna do until you're actually really, really scared. And I'd never been really, really scared until my daughter started scaring me. This little twerp could jump out of nowhere in the middle of the darkness and like, wah! And I wasn't a flight. I didn't scream like a girl and run away. I started punching. The worst was when I was upstairs in the master bathroom. I was cleaning a toilet. I had the plunger. I was plunging the toilet. I got finished. I was walking down the hall, middle of the night like this. She jumped out of nowhere. My first reaction was like, whoa! And she's like, hey, Dad almost killed me with the plunger. Woo! She's laughing. That little kid would hide underneath my desk in my office. I had a desk that was fully enclosed. We'd sit underneath it. There was a little cave under there. She learned to hide under there. She would sit there patiently. That's what's so evil about it. She would wait for 10 minutes and then reach out and grab my legs and be like, she eventually learned to take a pillow with her. You'd be like, ah, what the? Oh.